everyone. Thanks for joining me again. I'm happy to have Chris here with me from Western Baltic Engineering.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
For those who might not be familiar, why don't you introduce yourself and your company as well?
Sure. Chris Cowan. I'm a Senior Sales Manager at Western Baltic Engineering. Our company is located in Klaipėda, Lithuania. We've got about 100 designers and engineers on staff, about 20 naval architects running ShipConstructor on our projects. I myself am based in Norway. I take care of the Norwegian and Scandinavian market, into Spain and France as well. And we're here at the International Workboat Show to sort of investigate the US market and see what we can do, what opportunities are there, and what prospects we can find to collaborate in the future here, break into a new market.
So what types of projects are you focused on now? What type of work are you taking on?
So we've got a couple of things right now. We're doing we've just signed some ro-ro vessels for basic and detail engineering. We have a 24 meter, so about a 75, 80 foot hybrid work vessel. So that'll be diesel electric with batteries. Also possibly alternative fuels combined, somehow worked into that. Trying to find the space. We're finishing up a 50 meter swath CTV for a Norwegian designer. We're doing the basic engineering on that. And yeah, we've got some other interesting stuff. We've done our own design for an electric inland waterways pusher boat. Very exciting on that. We had some really good feedback on that, and that looks like it's proceeding with the Lithuanian Inland Waterways Authority. A lot going on. So,
yeah, sounds busy.
Yeah.
Do you find more and more clients are asking for those types of green technologies? They really want to invest in that?
Everyone's asking. And I think this will come as no surprise to anyone, they like it for the price of a diesel boat, which is, challenging. And it's becoming clear to us that we're not just providing the solution in terms of the design solution. We also have to work with the client on finding a economically viable way forward and assisting them in the CapEx and OpEx going forward on it. It's not simply here's your design anymore. It's how can we assist you in this? And they expect answers from us. So it's challenging and interesting. Yeah.
What types of questions are you asking them to help guide their decisions?
Quite frankly, what their expectations are. And that's the first. Their expectations, what the application is. There's no off-the-shelf solution. And each solution does need to be tailored to the application. And that's where we have to sit down and break out the calculators and go, let's involve the accountants in this and see where we can, and finding the right partner. That's a key for us as well.
Have you and your team been looking ahead at any kind of new technologies or new innovations in the industry? For example, I know a lot of clients are asking about VR and AR for design review and things like that.
We've got a couple of clients that have specifically asked for digital twins, and that's something we're exploring as well. And that's going to be I think that'll be something going forward where you can create a digital twin, log your maintenance, and use AI to help you predict and reduce your maintenance and operating expenditures.
Are your clients asking a lot about digital twin? Is it a word that's coming up a lot now?
It's coming up a fair bit. It depends on the client. Some people are more interested in it. We've got one particular client who's doing a really interesting vessel. We've worked on the concept. They developed the concept, we assisted them with it, and we're doing the basic design for them right now. And that is a modular fuel system. So everything will be container-based. If it's methanol, if it's hydrogen fuel cell, everything will be able to be lifted out, replaced, and they'll be able to carry on with a very short dock stay. If it's anything, it'll be quayside, pierside modifications. So in that particular instance, digital twin will be a very valuable asset for them. They'll be able to keep an eye on what's going on, what's happening, and they're looking at developing, I believe it's a 10 vessel fleet from the get-go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Looking ahead at next year, I guess that's something you're working on, but any other topics of interest or projects of interest that you're...
Yeah, we've got quite a bit. We've got a couple of cargo vessels that we're going to be looking to doing. We have some solid leads on some fishing vessels for the North Atlantic. I'll leave it at the North Atlantic to not reveal too much. And again, I think I mentioned we have a couple of ro-ros that we're going to be doing for another client. So that's sort of what our focus is going to be. Still have some design capacity left over. We're hoping that we come away with, we've got plenty of good leads from the show here. And we're really hoping that we can convert those into solid projects. Some tug designs that have been bantered about. We'd like to, as I said, we'd like to move into the North American market, so hopefully we can get a Jones Act design that we can work on. So, yeah.
Sounds great. Yeah, well, I know we'll be watching, and we wish you a lot of good luck in the next year.
Thank you very much.
I hope we get a chance to catch up with the next workshop show.
Looking forward to it. We'll probably be back here with a booth next year, so
great.
That'll be a good thing. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Great.